Hello one and all, welcome to our channel. So in this video, I am going to explain you how exactly we can install a Panther plugin into Eclipse. So let's get started. So here we are into the GitHub link where we have uploaded our JPLE plugin. So from here you can download the zip file and the PDF file as well. So I have downloaded it and this is how the structure looks like. So once you downloaded this JPLE plugins and this PDF, the PDF will be useful for the instructions to be followed. And once you downloaded this zip folder, you need to extract this, which would have something like these files. And this is the major file, the zip file, which you need to install. So here you can use Eclipse version of anything. If you follow the instructions from scratch, you'll be knowing that it can take any Eclipse into consideration. So initially just read through these instructions, what exactly they spell out. So the version which is available with us now supports Panther 5.star in the sense 5 and above 5, like 551, 552. So any of this will be supported, and you can create Panther projects, create Panther libraries, import Panther libraries, and etc. There are many things which you can do with our plugin. The software requirements are, as I just said now, it can be any version of Eclipse, Kepler, Mars, Neon, Oxygen. So install your Eclipse. Once you got your Eclipse, so installing Eclipse is nothing but you just need to go to this Eclipse site. So let me just quickly show you how exactly you do this. So once you open your browser, so it's not allowing me. So let me just quickly dive into this, or else you can choose, Neon 3. It could be anything, Neon 3 or else Kepler, Neon 2, any version of the Eclipse will just work fine for you. So here, so you can just download this one. So just click on this 64-bit if you want 64 and 32-bit if you want 32-bit. So it depends on the environment which you are working on. And if you don't want this, you can go to the release. Like you'll be having many packages like Neon, Oxygen and all. As I said, it can be any version. So let's close this. Now this is an Eclipse workspace which I opened. So it doesn't have anything. It's a completely fresh workspace. So let's just quickly get into the instructions. So installing instructions. So download the plugin which we have done already. So create a workspace and go to help, install new software. So click on the add button. And when you click on add, it would be asked for the location of the archive which you have. Okay. And you need to unselect group items by category, I think, which we'll be seeing at the bottom of the page. So yeah, here is the phase where you need to unselect the tick mark. So the highlighted one in the red, and the project will be shown as this. You need to select that. So clicking on next, and I think that's it. You'll be getting a security warning meanwhile in the installation phase, which you need to just select yes. And at the end of the installation, you need to restart your Eclipse. That's it. So let's get into action. So I just went to install new software. So add, just have any random name, JPLE plugin. So the archive which I have with me is in downloads, the extracted version of the zip folder, and this is the one which I need to add. So if you just open it, it should automatically select that. Okay, there are no categorized items because I didn't untick this. So if I untick this, it would allow me to choose the project. So I'm pretty much done here. Clicking on next. So there will be 3 steps where you will be paused a while. One is accepting license agreement and a warning. I think basically 2. That's it. So here I am in the next phase where I had to select the project, one next, and this is a license agreement which I need to accept. Sorry, I misspelled this as an error. So it's not an error, it's a license agreement which you need to accept to complete the installation. So click on finish. I think this would take a while. So here is the warning which you will be getting. It's just a warning which says like you are into a unsigned content, which you can just ignore for now. And I think this is it. Like, I mean, this is pretty much closer to getting the installation. So yes, I need to restart my Eclipse so that the changes takes place. So that's it, guys. You're done with the installation. So I'll just now quickly show you like what would be the perspective of, what would be the view of the Eclipse plugin of our Panther, and how exactly you can create a new project, that is Panther project, and create a new library, or else import a library, create a new JPL file. So I think these instructions pretty much explains you clearly how to create a project, like how to create a file, how to import a library. So I would not be going into all these details. I'll just quickly dive into action and I'll show you how to create, import, and do everything. So if you need, if you are familiar with this plugin, once you will be able to easily create all these things. So for the first time, I think you need to definitely go through these instructions to understand what exactly like creating and importing and all. So okay, let's get into Eclipse. Okay, our Eclipse is open. So now I need to open the perspective of the JPLE plugin. So it is basically the installation has happened into Eclipse. So you need to open that perspective. So it would be depending on the software which you chose. If you install TFS plugin, you need to open a TFS perspective to do something with it. So here I have a Panther perspective. So now I'll just try to create a new project. So note that I went to other option to see whether you can navigate all the way to down to Panther and see here, or else you can just typically type Panther in here. It would just take you to the phase where you can create a project. So now I'm clicking creating on a new project. My first project. Okay, click on finish. So basically this project will not be containing any files because it's all new, and you need to import it like the library. So I'm just trying to import a Panther library. So you can see by default it came up with the Panther library, and if you don't see this option or you are finding difficulty in searching these options, as I said, you can just type in Panther here. The supported content will be coming up easily. So next, so browse. I think this library should be fine because it would be having a lot of content available. So I just clicked on finish. So it would have been taken everything into consideration. Okay, it's taking a while. Let me just quickly open the library structure. So you can see, as I said, there's a lot of content in it, but we can ignore this content for now. Like it clearly shows everything that is available, like the ASCII ones, the jam files and all. And basically this would be the ASCII ones, ASCII version of the screens. And if you just go to the source version of it here, yeah, sorry, like the ASCII version is here and the bin version is there. So the bin version is an unreadable thing which you'll not be dealing with for now, but the ASCII version is the one which you can read the content in. So in bin I have all the JPLs and everything. So let me just try to import one more library. So basically see the other contents of it. So I just clicked on finish, and it should be fine with it. So here you can see the bin ones and the source ones. So source and bins will be automatically categorized into their folders, and this is it. Now I'll try to create a new library apart from these manually. The previous one was importing. Now I'll try to create one. So new other. So I'll just type in Panther here and create a Panther library. So my underscore lib. So my lib is my library, and I should be getting 2 folders by default. So clicking on folder source and try to create my test. So I'm trying to create JPL file, that is my test.jpl. So if I click finish, I think I should be having it fine here with source and bin. So yeah, so one is for source and one is for bin. So if I just try to write something in here, I think it should take it automatically. It's just a background stuff which is being happening. You can just ignore this for now. So this is my proc. So if I write something in here like vars test and message, okay, I test vars test equal to super. I think this should be fine for it. Proc my proc. I just need to have a proc name my proc. So I just gave it. So this is it, guys. You can see I've created a proc and just a vars test. So this is the JPL thing which you just happened. And if you have any errors, it will be showing up here. So we can easily navigate to the errors if at all you have. And this is the bin version, which you can't read, obviously. So that's it, guys. Creating a Panther project, importing a Panther library, and creating a JPL file and creating a library. So this is all about the plugin.
Thanks for watching our video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel.